All right, guys, we are here with Michael with new product development for Daniel Defense, and he has something exciting to show us.
Yep. This is the Daniel H9, our handgun ever. And it has been the product of 3.5 years of development, engineering, test, evaluation, the whole gamut.
What specifically makes this very exciting for people who have been in the gun industry for a long time?
So this is this gun is a little bit of a reboot from those who remember the original Hudson H9. Daniel Defense bought the IP for Hudson and went about uh, basically revamping, rebooting, and completely recreating the gun. Every piece on the gun has been re-engineered, except for one, which is a small spring that lives in the called the sear block spring. That's the one part it shares with the original gun. But some of the aspects that we kept from the original Hudson that I think really set this gun apart from other striker fired handguns in the market are the low bore axis and the straight pull trigger. This is the only striker fired gun that has a straight pull trigger, and so it really improves the shooting experience for folks when they get behind the gun and actually start putting rounds on target.
I felt that when I was shooting it, and I really liked it a lot. The original model also was not optic cut, if I'm not mistaken. So kudos to you guys because that's
Thank
very important.
you. Anyone that comes out with a non-optic cut gun in this day and age has to have a very good reason not to do so.
Preach.
Yeah. So, and speaking of optics cuts, we run a 4-plate system. When you get a gun in a box, you'll get a coupon, and you can select the plate of your choice. So the 4 plates, plate number 1, which is actually the one that's on this gun right now, is the Shield standard. So that's your Delta Point Pro, your Romeo 1. This plate number 2 is Trigicon, and so that's your SRO standard, and so that'll fit Trigicons and some Holosuns. Plate number 3 is Seymour, so you see more optics, and one version I can't remember if it's the Venom or the Viper red dot, and then plate number 4 is the Doctor cut, and so that fits the other version, other than besides Miopta and Doctor optics, the other Viper or Venom or whichever one it is. Yep.
Fantastic. What about are these running MSRP?
These are running at $12.99 MSRP. Yep, and they're being built now.
And the materials used for the body?
Yeah, so we've got a 7075 T6 grip, G10 grip panel lower backstrap, a steel upper backstrap, obviously a steel slide and barrel, and the trigger as well as steel, and so is the guide rod. Basically, it's a lot of premium components, so I like to tell folks that when they look at the gun from the outside, the only plastic they're going to see are the fiber for the fiber optic and the base plate for the magazine.
That's fantastic. You guys did a very good job.
Thank you.
Very good
Thank
job.
you. It's out here running, and you can see all the brass on the ground that you saw. Guns are wet; they're not dry. I mean, we just get out here and we run them. Yep.
Run really well. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And
Thank you.
You've built a beautiful product.
I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out and shooting.